Hello, my lovely Virgos. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your July 2020 reading. It's supposed to be a love reading, but whatever comes out, comes out. Because sometimes, just life comes out. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on the community tab as well as my website, and don't forget to check me out on Patreon. These will not be extended over there. I'm either going to do bonus material or just extend the next set of reads. I really think I'm going to just add a few extras and then kind of go from there, because I'm trying to figure out how to do my extended readings without doing two complete readings, because it takes a lot of time and energy, and it makes me behind and drained and everything. So I'm trying to do what's best for me and help you guys all at the same time. So yeah, there's that. All right. I do have openings for personals. I don't know if I said that. Also, check me out on Bonfire. I do have a store over there for my merch if you'd like to support me that way. Become an official Willow Vibes Tribe member today. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I feel hopeful, actually, but it's weird because I feel like I'm hoping for something, but I also feel like the logical side of me is it's almost like I'm hopeful that this will come together, or that this will happen, or that will happen, but I know, logically speaking, that it's kind of out of my reach, that it's kind of a fantasy. It's definitely wishful thinking going on, but for some of you, whatever you're wanting is not out of reach, but for others, basically, I feel like it's time to be a little bit more realistic, kind of reground yourself, because I feel like I've experienced disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, because I have my hopes set so high for this connection to come back together, or for this connection to come together, or for my life to be this way or that way. But I also feel that not a lot of action has been taken. Like, there have been steps taken, especially in love, but not... It's more of dreaming of what could be versus acting on it. Like, so basically, it hasn't turned into a goal yet. You haven't implemented anything. If you did, you've only taken baby steps towards this person, this connection, this job, this whatever. And I feel love here. It's like a partnership of some kind, but I feel like somebody isn't really working with you the way that you want them to. So you're getting a little discouraged, but you're trying to remain hopeful that, this is just a phase, or just a little bit more time. And if that's not you, it could be the person you're connecting to. So your overall energy is to be fair and distant horizons, and this is all about, the fantasy. It's thinking of the future, the what could be, and being hopeful that it comes to fruition, basically. But I feel like there's something holding you back. There is a need to reground yourself and kind of push reset on the situation. Like, I feel like you need to look at the situation from a different perspective, see things from the other person's perspective as to why they're not moving forward, as to why they're acting the way that they're acting, because I feel like there's an imbalance here. Even though this is upright, and it usually is all about balance, like, seeing another person's point of view, and some of you are trying to do so, but I feel like emotions are getting in the way, and it's just because they're kind of suppressed and bottled up, and they're not being expelled. So somebody is having a really hard time telling another person, their hopes and dreams, what they're expecting or what they're hoping for. So if you have feelings for somebody and you're hoping that the connection comes together, I feel like there hasn't really been a concrete conversation about it. Yeah, the person might know that you have feelings, but I feel like there are major details that are left out, where the conversation basically is, yeah, I like you, maybe we could be together in the future, maybe something could work, but it's all based off from, like, what if energy. It's there's been no action taken, there's been no steps, so no progress basically. And I feel like this is with someone from the past. It's definitely somebody you know either way. I do feel like you might have children with this person, or at least some of you do, because not everybody has kids, but I just heard fantastical. So there's definitely a major dream that you have that you want. There's a major dream you have in mind that you want to bring into your reality. But I also feel like I'm leaving someone or something behind. So I'm trying to figure out how to make everybody happy in a situation. So here's your dreams, whether it's the perfect partnership for you, the perfect job, relocation, whatever it is, because this can be travel as well. I feel kind of stuck energy with it. It's like I want this, but I can't move forward because I'm trying to make everyone around me happy. So if you do have children with somebody, you might be staying stuck in an unhealthy situation, or just in a situation that's not very satisfying because of the children, because you either need to support them or you just want to be near them, because of visitations, whatever your schedule is with those children. But even if children aren't involved, I feel like it's either family or someone that you care deeply about, or multiple people, like I said, family members. You're trying to make everyone happy, and in turn, you're kind of forgetting about your own happiness. It's not like you're really forgetting, but you're not looking at it as being as important as how all these other people feel. You need to stop doing that, because you need to be fair to you too. So if there are people that disagree with your choices, and whether it comes down to your choices in love or work or whatever it is, just your choices in life in general for what makes you happy, in order for you to follow your dreams, stop worrying so much about what other people think. If there are people who are going to be mad at you, they'll get over it, especially if they're meant to stay in your life. And if they don't, then they weren't meant to be. Then they were the ones holding you down. Then they were the anchor themselves. So I feel like people pleaser energy, basically. You're trying to make somebody else happy, and in turn it's making you miserable. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Some of you are having a really hard time sleeping at night. You could be having nightmares, but even if you're not, this is just being stuck in your head. I feel like somebody has anxiety to the point where you could experience chest pains, shortness of breath, anxiety, like panic attacks. And I feel like they come and go, and it's almost like when you start calming down, when you don't even think you're stressed, that's when these attacks happen. And it's because your body's so used to being tense, that when you calm down, it doesn't know what the fuck to do, basically. So I feel like you're overthinking a situation to death, because there's definitely an outcome that you have an expectation of how things should be in this connection or situation, and it's not going according to plan. And it's like trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? What can I do moving forward? Is this gonna work? If I leave, am I making a mistake? Like, I feel a lot of what if energy, and it's kind of pessimistic. It's all the bad things, like this could go wrong, that could go wrong. We have the Page of Swords. This is immature communication or minimal communication. So I feel like you're not really telling anybody just how stressed out and worried you are. But I also feel like some of you have seen something online about your love interest, possibly even family members. But there's something you saw online, no matter what the situation is or who the person is to you. I feel love, but that's got you stressed out. Some of you might think that this person is moving on, or maybe you did see the fact that they are, entertaining other options, or that they do have other options, even whether they're looking at them or not. Be careful with things you see online, because sometimes people portray things to be one way, but they're actually another. So you can't always trust a fucking social media post or meme or whatever, because a lot of times, if you're feeling a certain way, you might look at a meme and then post it, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, well, so-and-so is sad. Well, sometimes it's just, you might be looking at it from a different perspective than they are, basically. communication's a problem because I'm tripping all over my words right now. But anyways, I feel like through spying, some of you are hardcore spying, while others of you just came across information. But I feel like it's false information, and it's got you worried that somebody's given up, and it has to do with the past and heartbreaking pain. Like, I feel like whatever information you found out or whatever conversation was had, caused some upset. It's almost like being forced to give up on a situation when you don't want to. So I get the main energy for Virgo, please. For July. The World. Yeah, this shit needs to end. But I feel like some of you want to travel. Some of you could be at a distance from this person, but I kind of feel like you're closer to, if it's a love interest, you're near them now, but there might be a need to, move away from them and go in a different direction, especially if it's an ex. And not all of you are going to want to hear that, and it might not be for you. So take it where it fits. This is a general reading, but this is closing out old cycles, old patterns. This is also the internet, the World Wide Web, and expanding. Some of you could be talking to either many different people online, like could be online dating or just interacting with other people, networking, trying to expand your horizons. But I feel like online communication, I just heard bridging the gap. So if there is a distance between you and someone, you definitely want to bridge that gap, or they do. Someone else might want to come towards you. It's like, well, you're focused on this. I feel like there's another energy that is kind of sneaking up on you. They could be watching you, or you're watching them, vice versa, whatever. I could be talking to a cross watcher. But I feel like this is just closing out old cycles so that you can move forward in a positive way, so that you can have this fantasy, this dream, whatever you're hoping for. Things just haven't been going your way. I feel like you've been dealing with someone who's either very sexually oriented, like their intentions are sexually oriented, basically, so they could just be using you for sex, or I feel like this is also sexting, like, especially if you're a feminine energy, you might be getting a lot of dick pics, basically, or attention that way. And I feel like you just don't want to deal with people like that, if that's the case. And if you were acting that way, like if you were keeping your options open and casually dating, I feel like you want to put an end to it. There's like, I feel like I want to settle down. Like, I want to change an aspect of myself, or the dynamic between me and a person is what I'm feeling. So let's see. What are the issues at hand, or obstacles and blocks in this situation? Woo! As I throw the card. The Two of Swords, making a decision and having clarity on which direction to move in. So that's a blockage, is actually making a choice. You might have to choose between two people or two different directions. Like, should I stay here? Should I go there? Kind of thing. Let's see. I feel like some information that you've been waiting on has come in, which is going to provide you with a new opportunity, or it's going to make you realize that you need to move on, that there's something better waiting for you. I feel like I'm focused on one thing, but there's something great over here that I'm not paying attention to. Yeah, there's an ending that needs to happen. Can I get more on the Two of Swords reversed, please, for this blockage? Four Cups reversed, a missed opportunity, or letting an opportunity pass you by. I feel like because of indecision, because this is in the blockage position, there could be an opportunity in love, or just, in life, whatever it means to you, but this is a love reading. I do feel like it is a connection, because I feel like I'm focused here, but there's potential over here, like I said. I feel like because you've been kind of stuck in heartbreak and pain, trying to heal a situation with somebody else, more than likely, or this is what's going on with your person, Virgo, if it's not you. I feel like a very positive new beginning, a really great opportunity, a wonderful connection is going to pass you by, because I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck in a sense because of this people pleaser energy, trying to make everyone else happy except for yourself. So let's see. Unseen factors or why it's happening. The Two of Wands reversed. Making a decision. Some of you chose wrong. You chose to stay in an unhealthy situation when you should have closed the chapter and moved forward. So I feel like the blockage is that you did miss an opportunity. I feel like if it's anything worth having or anything that's meant to be in your life, once you cycle through this situation and get past it and get out of it, basically, I feel like it will come back around, especially if it's meant for you. I also feel like there's a fear of a missed opportunity, that you missed the boat somewhere. Somebody has made a decision behind your back without you knowing. So if you're dealing with like baby mama, baby daddy, or another parent, or someone from your past that's very significant to you, like you wish that you could start again kind of thing, it had already ended with them. Some of you are clung to a past situation. That person's already made a choice, and I feel like it's not to be with you. Like that ship has sailed basically, and I feel like some of you are having a hard time facing reality, like realizing the truth. And if that's not you, it could be someone you're connecting to. But I feel like somebody wants to go backwards with the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's like not wanting to be left out of a situation. But there's also no work being put into this love situation. I almost feel like if you're offering love to a past person, they're not reciprocating. But I feel like there's somebody new, which I don't feel like they're new anymore, but there's someone you haven't dated, whether it's a friend or whatever, but you know who this is. They showed interest in you, and I feel like you let that go. You let that pass you by. Let's see. Let's see what this other person's intentions are. Yeah, so I feel like while you're trying to make everyone happy, you're missing out on something really great. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. To me, this is somebody who doesn't want to just be an option. They don't want to be treated like an option. I feel like this is the new person, because I was thinking new in my head when I was shuffling. So I feel like this new person's intentions is, I just heard, I'm here to stay. But they don't want this fuckboy, fuckgirl energy, or you don't. It's like, I don't want to be in and out. I don't want to talk to you one day and then not the next. Like, it's either you're in or you're out kind of thing. Like, don't be in and out. You know, either stay or go. And I feel like there was a lot of uncertainty because of someone. There's definitely inner conflict because there's something you were battling. And it could be battling against your own emotions or family or someone from the past, because you're trying to, like, I feel like there's a ship, okay? And it takes like 10 men or something to run this ship, or 10 people, I should say, male, female, doesn't matter. Anyways, it takes 10 people to run this ship, and there's just you, and you're running here, and you're running there, and you're trying to do everything for everyone in this situation. And it might just be doing everything for one person, and it's neglecting yourself. This ship is gonna crash. Like, it's gonna sink. You're gonna hit an iceberg or something, if you continue down the road that you're going on, or if this person does. Because I could be talking to a cross watcher, or picking up on the other person's energy, because sometimes that's what you want to know, and that's what's going on with them. So it's either going on with you, Virgo, or your person. But someone is just trying to stay. You're just trying to stay afloat, basically. So you're letting things pass you by, really great opportunities, and not just in love, but in life. Can I get more on this person's intentions? Because I feel like you've been distracted trying to keep everyone afloat. The Star. This person is hoping that you are going to come back into their life and stay. Or that if you are in their life, you're gonna stay. You are their wish fulfillment. You are the one that they have hoped and wished and prayed for. I feel like there's a sense of manifestation here. So this person has very positive intentions towards you and connecting with you, Virgo. And this is somebody new. Because that's my main focus for July, and I made that clear, is new love. And yes, old love and past people are coming up in this reading, but my main focus is on this potentially missed opportunity. Some of you have already missed the boat because of all these distractions and the people pleaser energy, while others of you, there's still a chance now, but don't let it pass you by. Like I said, whatever's meant to be will come back around eventually. Just make sure you're ready when it does. This person has very positive intentions. I feel like they could be a healer. So it could be like a doctor, a veterinarian, or, dealing with the metaphysical, holistic healing. Regardless of that, I just feel like they want to heal this situation with you. I feel like this person wants to show you your value. Like, that you're worth more than what you've gotten, than who you've been around, that you deserve to be happy too. To be fair, this person would work with you. When they come in, they'll be there to stay, Virgo. And it will be a completely different experience. And I feel like it might be a little scary because you're used to flaky people, is what I feel. Let's see. So what can Virgo expect with this person? Could be a Scorpio. We have death here. This is a transformation. Could be an ending. Let's see. I feel like things are up in the air because I just saw the unknown card, and to me that's like, it's really up to you. When the unknown card comes out, it means that there's basically two choices. There's two paths that you could take. Either end it or transform it. And I feel like the ball's kind of in your court right now, especially with this new person. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. This very well could be ending it. And they might not be telling you because they know that it will just add more stress to the situation. I feel like this person wants you to reach out to them, wants you to be open and honest and bring in communication. So this is a transformation, like, I don't want to not talk to you anymore, so can we move forward? Can this situation evolve and grow? Because I feel like change is wanted and needed. I keep looking at the butterflies, and to me that's like never give up. It's also change. It's like an evolution, growing. This person wants growth and expansion in this situation. I feel like they want to have, there needs to be a death and a rebirth, and they want to help you have this experience, but they're not telling you that. You need to figure it out for yourself, and you need to ask them for the help. I feel like you're not really talking to this other person right now. There could be fleeting conversations, but that person doesn't like that. It's like they want you to make up your mind, or they'll make it up for you, basically. I do feel like communication that you've been waiting for is coming in, or the communication that they've been waiting for from you is going to come in. Someone's reaching out. And I feel like they want to express some things that were hidden, possibly hidden agendas, hidden motives, the reason why somebody chose wrong or chose the direction that they, went in. Some of you, there really is distance between the two of you, and that's what's creating a lot of the blockages, because it's almost like staying at a convenience. So let's see, potential outcome or future conversations between Virgo and this person. All right. Somebody wants justice in this situation. It could be dealing with a Libra or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But to me, this is double Libra. This is healing. I feel like your actions are justified, especially if you're leaving the past behind. If you're getting out of an unhealthy situation, I feel like this person wants to help you, and they're going to make you realize that moving forward is a positive thing. Like, I feel like you're just stuck in this repetitive cycle of just pain because you're not thinking about you. You're trying to, I feel like you justify your actions all the time as to, why you do the things you do and say the things you say, or why you don't say things. And it's because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. And it's like you rationalize it in your head, but, sometimes we do need help, and it's okay. But anyways, what you can expect or a potential outcome, somebody wants a new beginning with you. This is a new passionate creative endeavor. Some of you are, getting in touch with your creativity and starting new projects. I feel like a creative outlet here, and it could be online. Some of you could be bloggers, whether you write blogs or vlogs, like video vlogs, blogging, whatever, or just on social media. But I feel like somebody is going to express their feelings of pain. It's like they're going to justify all this inner conflict, all these struggles, and it very well could be you with the King of Pentacles here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a same-sex connection, or you guys are both vibing in your masculine energies. But I feel like some of you, this is like a sense of self-expression, and in doing so, it's rebalancing the scales. It might piss somebody off, but you know what? Sometimes you got to step on toes. It is what it is. I feel like whoever is going to get angry about you bringing some information to the surface, it's because not only are they guilty of whatever you're saying, but they've been hurting you. So it's almost like, you get what you give kind of energy, and they haven't been fair to you. So who gives a shit if you upset this person? Sometimes the truth hurts. It is what it is. And I feel like whatever you're bringing to the surface, whatever you're saying, or bringing to light, I should say, whatever secret's being exposed, it's factual, and it's necessary, and it will help remove the blockages that are in your life right now. And I feel like it will make this person go away, so you can close that door, so you can end that chapter and start anew. So I feel like you already know that you need to do this. Some of you haven't even found out the information that you're going to expose. I feel like you're exposing somebody. I'm just going to say it. No matter how you figure out the information, no matter how long you've been sitting on it, someone's getting exposed. And it's not this new person. I feel like you're exposing the lies and all the bullshit from your past. Not all of it, but there's someone who is creating problems, and you've clung to them. And I feel like you were hopeful that things would move forward with them, but they haven't. And this person's going to screw you over for the last fucking time. Because while you're manning the boat, they're down there sabotaging something. It's like you're patching holes and they're creating holes. And you're going to expose their ass, is what I feel. Because there's definitely a secret coming out. And the second you spill the beans, you're moving on. This is you going, go fuck yourself. This is you expressing your feelings, whether they're feelings of anger, love, passion, whatever. But I feel like it's going to free you in a sense, so you can have this new beginning. And I feel like this new beginning for some of you is going to be a solo journey temporarily, just so you can collect your bearings, basically. But I also feel for some of you that it's going to enable you to move forward with this new person. It's opening up a doorway. So how does this new person feel about Virgo? I don't know. I see new. A new adventure. Exposing the truth. Because it's almost like when you pick at somebody and picking them and picking them and picking them, they can only take so fucking much and then they blow up. I feel like you're at the detonation phase. You're going to explode, Virgo. You should have spoke up a long time ago, but, you know, there's a time and a place, and I feel like this person's going to get what's coming to them, this past person, so that you are going to be finally free of it. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So this is similar to Libra's energy. So, and I think I saw Earth in Libra's reading. But anyways, we have multiple signs in our chart, so it doesn't surprise me that similar shit comes out. I feel like this is you wanting to move forward and expressing, you know, your feelings, like the passion that you have for a friend, someone who has been very helpful and supportive of you during this process. Because this is, how does this new person feel about you? They definitely look at you as though you guys are friends, or that you could be. I feel like you are. I don't feel like you're best homies or anything and hang out every day, but I do feel a sense of friendship. Like, this person's very helpful towards you. It could be a Scorpio, like I said, or a Libra, because we do have air here. We have Aquarius too. Anyways, I feel like this person just lifts your spirits. They want you to feel better in life. And they savor every moment that you guys spend together, whether it's just talking online or having a face-to-face conversation just over coffee or dinner or something. I feel like this person is just extremely comfortable around you. And it's almost like falling in love with your best friend. Oh my god. Soulmates. And then lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Transformation. They want to speak to you. There's something, hold on. There's something that needs to be said. I got too much fucking, what is going on here? I think you ran away from them before, but they haven't really gone anywhere. Oh, we have date. These are all messed up. I think I got it. Anyways. So we have runner in codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I do feel like you were listening to your ego, and there was a fear of intimacy because of what's happened in the past, but I also feel you were kind of stuck to somebody. So there is that codependency issue going on here, but I don't feel like you were dependent on somebody financially. I feel like emotionally speaking, you were just used to this treatment, this the dynamic between you and this past person. I feel like whoever I'm talking to is accustomed to disappointment. It's almost like, I never get what I want anyways, so why fucking try? Like, yeah, this new person seems to be like a breath of fresh air. They seem too good to be fucking true. Nobody's that nice. Nobody's that genuine. There's gotta be a fucking bullshitter in here somewhere. Like, what's their ulterior motive? There is no ulterior motive. I just feel like you've dealt with shady people, so you're questioning it, and rightfully so, because, you know, we tend to do what we know, you know? And I feel like it was kind of scary because I can't remember. It's a fear of commitment, but it's also abandonment issues getting tied in there when, like, for example, some of you could be dealing with this or in a situation like this, and that's why I'm bringing it up. But, like, for example, there's someone who had kind of a shitty upbringing, whether their parents were together or not, or maybe they were abused mentally, physically, whatever it is. This is an example. So they tend to find someone like whoever their mother is or their father is. And if that person is unhealthy, they just have this pattern of unhealthy behaviors and unhealthy relationships. So it's like, say your dad left or died or whatever, like just wasn't there. So you didn't have that role model. You fear, like when you get into a relationship, there might be a fear of somebody leaving you, somebody that you really care about because you've experienced that in the past. Or if you're dealing with abuse in relationships, you're so used to someone beating on you and, you know, tearing you down and shitting on your dreams or you, to the point that when you find somebody who is amazing, who treats you with respect, who actually loves you, who's very supportive, it's a shock to the system. And it's like, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, can you just like be a bitch or something? Because we're not going to work. You're too nice. It's scary because you don't understand it. And I know it sounds fucked up, but it's true. We do what we know. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to hasn't had the best of luck in love. And this person was kind of terrifying because they were too good to be true. And then we have date. Meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan, set a date. I feel like that's what this is. This person might make a last-ditch effort and ask you out and see if, if they should move on. Am I going to let this opportunity pass me by? Or, like, what am I doing here? They want to know if they should wait or not, because there has really been no communication, and they do want that to change. Or this is you finally expressing your feelings and having these aha moments and moving forward with that person after you put this past person on blast. If you're not the one putting them on blast, this person might do it for you. Someone is getting outed. Just gonna say, someone was not on the up and up, and it's getting exposed. So expect exposure. Any more information and or advice for Virgo and love for July? Really, Virgo? I'm telling you what, that's too much. But this one, intimacy is beyond the physical. It's when two souls touch what flesh cannot reach. Prepare yourself for an intimate encounter. This isn't always sex, because we have the Knight of Wands reversed, and like I said, when this person comes in, they're coming in to stay. They don't want this in-out shit. They definitely want to work together with you. But I feel like this is having that like soulmate connection, just interacting, a simple kiss, holding someone's hand, enjoying a moment, enjoying a sunset, something. Because intimacy is not just fucking, basically. Yeah, you can have intimate moments while you're doing the deed, but it's not just sex. And I feel like this person's going to bring a sense of intimacy into your life that you've never experienced before, or you are to them, whichever. Soul tribe, remain true to you so the right people surround you. This is your soul tribe member, this person, soul mates. And sometimes friends are soulmates. It's not just lovers. But I feel like this person is starting off as a friend. And that's what you need. Or that's what you needed up till this point. And it's almost like they had to prove themselves. And you put them through this test, that test. Or they did you. But I feel like you can pull yourself out of this fantasy land and this people pleaser energy with this person, because it will be balanced. It'll be equally yoked. Guided and protected. You are never alone, even if you think or feel that you are. Also, I feel like you do have ancestors, like a significant family member that you knew and were close to in this lifetime. It could be a father, grandfather, mother, grandmother, someone you were close to. The hell, it could even be a sibling or cousin. Or even a friend, because sometimes friends, they feel like family to us. And the way that we treat them and accept them, they do become family, because family isn't always genetically speaking or, blood. I feel like you have someone that meant a lot to you that has passed away. And you might have wanted to reach out to this person through mediumship, whether it's, you doing it yourself or you reaching out to a psychic medium, whatever. I feel like you talk to this person a lot, especially at night, and they do hear you. They are watching you. They are helping you. They are guiding you. They are protecting you. This person is extremely close to you. If you're a masculine, I feel like there's a guy out there, a man, who has a grandmother. She's a little spitfire, I'm just going to say. She's the one that's closest to you. I feel like you think you're talking to someone else, but it's your grandmother. It's not who you think it is. Just so you know. And I feel like you might watch this reading. But you're never alone. And that's awesome. So yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I mean, you have really great things coming in. Stop being a doormat. Who gives a shit what this person wants anymore? Obviously, they're not caring about your wants and or needs. You know what I mean? So if they're not going to treat you with that type of respect, then why the fuck should you keep doing shit for them? You know, they need to see things from your perspective too. It shouldn't always fall on your shoulders. I just feel like somebody's very worn out from trying to make everyone happy, and they're forgetting that you're not forgetting about your dreams, but you're putting yourself on hold. And don't push pause on your own life, because you never know how long you're here for. You know what I mean? And why should these people experience it, such blessings and beautiful things in their life, and you just sit here and work for them? Are you their fucking servant? No. Do something for yourself, whether it's connecting with this person to move forward in a positive way in a romantic sense, or just follow your fucking dreams no matter what they are for you, you know? But yeah, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I'm to pick up on your energy. Go over to Bonfire if you would like to purchase my merch. I have it's not stocking if you're just cross watching my logo and then Willow Vibes Tribe apparel over there, so that you can be a Willow Vibes Tribe official member. Join me over on Patreon. These are not extended, but I'm going to do extras over there, and I will extend other readings like I usually do. But, you know, even just liking the video is support enough, and it means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I'll be talking to you very soon. Best of luck with all of this, and remember, take care of you.